Daredevil Born Again show writer Dario Scartapane says the show has a lot less navel-gazing than before. The earlier show at its best was fantastic. At its worst, it was two characters in a room, talking about what a hero is. I felt that had been done before. I'm not taking swipes. I just didn't want to hear two characters grousing about their lot in life.
Do you have any good writing? Nah, we got aura. What is up with the current generations of writers just hating everything to come before? Like, seriously, this has to stop. You may think you're saying you're destroying annoying superhero cliches by pursuing less personal dialogue, but in reality, you're just being lazy. Sure, the way you say it makes it sound like a reasonable idea, but it takes 2 seconds to realize that this is just Michael Bay's philosophy you're espousing.
Bumblebee, stop lubricating.
I mean, the actual nerve is insane. Who are you to say anything about the best story to come out of the MCU? What have you made? The single thing that you're best known for is the new show, which hasn't even come out yet. This is scarily similar to Rian Johnson's whole idea of acting like the original Star Wars movies were stupid, and then going on to do everything that those movies did, but worse. We like it when characters talk about things. It's what makes stories worth enjoying. It's the emotional setup that creates the emotional payoff. In fact, in a genre which has lately just forgotten how to actually develop characters properly, the original Daredevil Netflix show still stands as one of the deepest and most well-written stories in the MCU. But guess what? Nobody would remember the show if it didn't have those scenes of characters, talking about morality and just themselves.
Throw them in jail, everybody calls you a hero, right? And then a month, a week, a day later, they're back on the streets doing the same goddamn thing.
I mean, this scene right here is just the shining example, and for good reason. It's good fucking shit, man. Every line in this scene is delivered with so much care, and written with so much care.
What about you, Frank? What happens the day someone decides you deserve it?
Tell you what, they better not miss.
These two characters question each other relentlessly, while still revealing so much about themselves with what they say. Daredevil, being a Catholic and someone who believes in the law, simply won't be convinced by Frank that it's okay to kill criminals. And Frank is too goddamn crazy to let his mind be changed either. Ultimately, no consensus is reached. Both men are just too attached to what they believe in, and to Daredevil, his values mean more to him than his own life, or even anybody else's.
And you're gonna have to kill me, because I'm never gonna stop coming for you until I take you down. You wanna know why?
Why's that?
Because you're insane.
Daredevil does plenty of talking, so does Fisk, and sometimes even Frank. And guess what? That's what makes the story interesting. It's what separates these characters, and at the same time, what binds them. Matt constantly has to manage and live with the fact that if he's not careful, he could end up the same way as Frank or Fisk, solving everything with murder. And at the same time, there's the question as to whether it's even worth it. As long as the good guys pull their punches and stick to their principles, the bad guys will take advantage, so why bother? These conflicts wouldn't exist without the so-called navel-gazing. There wouldn't be a reason for these characters to even be fighting. What would they be fighting about? Oh, but don't worry, guys. They're gonna say the fuck word. So it's gonna be just like the original show. So yeah, this show might be cooked. Damn shame, too. Of all the things to bring me out of hiding, it had to be this stupid tweet.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma testify.